Good morning, children. Welcome to chemistry class. So yesterday we saw the first lesson, that is matter in our surrounding. We saw the topic physical nature of matter. So one time, just children, you tell me what are the points you saw in physical nature of matter? Yes, very good. Matter is composed of particles. And what is the second point? Particles are of very small size. So in the physical nature of matter, yesterday we saw 2 points. The first point is what? Matter is composed of particles. And what is the second point? Yes, particles are of very small size. So that is the portion what we learned yesterday, and you also now answered very nicely. Now today we are going to see the characteristics of particle of matter. So what is the meaning of characteristics? Very good. Characteristics means a description about something. So for example, if I ask to you the characteristics of ice cream, what will you do? You will say we have stick ice cream. That stick ice cream is chocobar. It is white in color inside. It is black in color outside. Like that you will give the description. So in the same way, here also characteristics of particle of matter means description about the particle of matter. So how the particle, what is the nature, how it looks like, what is behavior, like that we will see in the characteristics. So among that we have 3 different points, that is 3 different characteristics of particle of matter. So what are they? One by one we will see. So the first one is particle of matter have space between them. So what is the first point? Say along with me. Particle of matter have space between them. Then the second one. What is the second point? Particle of matter moves continuously. So here in the first point, what is the key point we have to note it down? Particle of matter have space between them. So this is the key point, that is particle of matter have space between them. Then the second one is particle of matter moves continuously. So here what happens? Particles of matter moves continuously. What is the key point here? Very good. Moves continuously. Then the third point is particle of matter attract each other. What is the third point? Particle of matter attracts each other. What is the key point here? Very good. Attract each other. So these are the 3 characteristics of particle of matter. So again one time we will see what is the first point? Particle of matter have space between them. What is the second point? Particle of matter moves continuously. What is the third point? Particle of matter attract each other. So here one by one now we will see along with small experiments. So we will go for the first one. What is the first one? Particle of matter have space between them. So children, we are seeing the particle of matter have space between them. To explain this, here I am having a beaker containing water. Here I am having a beaker containing water, and this water I am going to add small amount of salt. So what I do is I take the beaker containing water and I add small amount of salt. So here salt is added. So now tell me, what do you observe here? Tell me, what do you observe here? Yes, very good. Some of you are saying that the salt will dissolve in the water. Very good. Give claps for yourself. Very good. Many of you are saying that it will dissolve in water. Now tell me, what will happen to the level of water in the beaker? Very good, superb. Give claps again. It will not increase or it will not decrease. It will remain the same. So what will happen to the particle what I put inside? Yes, so what happens is the in water particles are there, it will be present here, and when I put salt or sugar in it, the salt or the sugar go in between the particle of water and it will settle down. So this level will neither decrease nor increase. So this is about what particles of matter have space between them. Due to the space between them, the sugar particles also go and settle down. Yes, very good. So children, I hope you understood the first characteristics of matter. Very good. Now the next point in the characteristics of matter is particle of matter moves continuously. So what is the next characteristics? Number 2, the characteristics is particles of matter moves continuously. What is the key point here? Moves continuously. So next we are going to see one example for this characteristics of particle of matter. So what happens is, here particle of matter will be present and this particle of matter will move continuously. So shall we see an example for this one? Yes, very good children. So we will see an example. So yes children, we are going to see an example. So can you see so many things placed in the table? Yes, what are the things placed here? Can you tell me? Yes, beaker. Yes, you can see a candle, wire gas, matchbox, dropper, chalk piece. So many things are placed here. But can you get any smell from here? What a superb question I asked to you. So you can't get the smell, but I can smell the flame what is here, but not anything else. But here, can you see what is this present here? Can you see what is this? Yes, very good. So this is incense sticks. This is incense sticks. So here, now what we are going to do is, you are having a worksheet in your hand. You take that worksheet, keep it with you. We will do the experiment and side by side you write the answers for the worksheet. And students, if you are not able to write like that, then no problem. You just take the worksheet, you observe the experiment, you can take your own time, write it, and you can post the worksheet to me after the completion of this class. Okay, so now what is this? This is incense sticks. So here, if I need to smell this, what can I do? Yes, very good. So if it is in the table, I need to go near the incense stick. I have to take it and then I can smell and I can have the smell of the incense stick. But instead of that, if I burn in the flame like this, instead of that, if I burn in the candle like this, so can you see the incense stick burning? Now, are you getting any smell? Oh, very good, superb. Someone is saying yes. Nice. I am also getting the smell of the incense stick. So here, when it is not burnt, it will not give the smell. So I have to go near it for smelling. But when it is burning, I can smell from a very far distance because as it is burning. And can you see the fumes moving here and there? Yes. So this shows that particles of matter are moving continuously. Can you see? The particles of matter are moving continuously? Yes, very good. So this is the first example. Then the second example what I want to show you is, here I have two beakers. Here I have two beakers which is containing water. So here I have beaker A and beaker B. which is containing water. Now what I do is, in one beaker I put one or two drop of honey, and in another beaker I put a drop of ink. So what will you observe? So what happens is, I am pouring one single drop of honey in this water and one drop of ink in the other beaker. Now what happens is, I am keeping this undisturbed for a while. So now what this will show, what you will observe? Yes, very good. Here the ink and the honey will start to spread over the water. Yes, it will start to spread over. Yes, very good. Someone is saying that ink will spread over very fast than the honey. So it will. So this experiment also shows that the particle of matter moves continuously. So this experiment also shows you that particle of matter also moves continuously. Then the third example. So the first example we saw is incense stick. Second example we saw is honey and ink. The third example what we are going to see is another one. Here you can see I have a beaker containing cold water. So you can see this is cold water, and another beaker you can see here, this is containing hot water. So this is hot in nature as I was heating it. So here I have two beaker with me. So here this beaker is cold water and this beaker is hot water. So you can see that beaker A is hot water, beaker B is cold water. And here I have small amount of potassium permanganate. What is the color of potassium permanganate? Very good. It is purple color. So I will put one crystal in hot water and one crystal in cold water. What do you observe? What do you observe? Yes, very good. Many of them are giving the answer. What happens is, yes, very good. So many of them are answering that in hot water, the potassium permanganate crystals start to spread out very fast than in the cold water. Do you know the reason why? What may be the reason? Yes, very good. So here the kinetic energy is higher. What is the meaning of kinetic energy? The energy possessed by the moving particles. So as this is a hot water, the particles are moving very faster. So its kinetic energy is fast and rate of mixing is also fast. So if one particle moves into another particle, this process we can say as diffusion. This process we can say as diffusion because one particle diffuses into the other. So here rate of diffusion takes place faster in hot water than in cold water. Can you see the difference? Here in hot water it spreads out very fast, but here in cold water it takes time to spread. So this experiment also shows that particles are moving continuously. So we saw three examples. What are they? Incense stick, honey and ink, and potassium permanganate. So these are the examples of what? Particle of matter are moving continuously. So children, you are having worksheet in your hand. You just try to answer it, and if you are not able to answer now immediately, you can take time, write the answer and post it to me. So the next point what we are seeing in characteristics of particle of matter are particle of matter attract each other. So here what happens is the particles are moving here and there and they are attracted towards each other. So yes children, we are seeing the third point, that is the particle of matter attract each other. Due to what they attract each other? Very good. Many of them are giving the answer, that is due to electrostatic force of attraction. So here again you can see so many things. What are they present here? Yes, very good. Chalk piece. Then what you can see? Yes, here a rubber band. Then what you can see? Steel scale, or you can see a spatula is here. Then what you can see? A container containing some amount of water. So now here what I do is I take a piece of chalk piece and I try to break it. So I will be able to break the piece of chalk piece? Wow, superb. So many of them are saying no. But see, I broke the chalk piece. So here this shows that the particle of matter are attracted towards each other. But here can you see? I am having a steel scale. Can I able to break this one? No. So this can't be broken. So this shows that particle of matter are attract each other due to the force of electrostatic force of attraction. So this can't be broken. Here I have a piece of rubber band. What will happen? Yes, I can stretch it. I can change the shape and size, but it is not breaking, isn't it? Can you see? So this shows that, yes, very good. Are you all doing? Very good. Some of them are doing with the help of the rubber band. So this shows that the particle of matter are attracted each other due to the electrostatic force of attraction. Okay, then another example. Here you can see the water, the container containing water. So now what I do is I put my hand inside. So what will happen? See, I am taking the water from the container in the water in the container. So what happens? I am cutting some of the particle of water and I am holding in my hand. When I leave it, what happens? It attracts each other. Can you able to understand? The container is having water. I am taking some of the water in my hand. So this shows I am cutting the particle of matter present in particle of matter, and what happens is when I leave it, it goes and attract. Have you seen a person swimming? So what that person do? Yes, it will cut the water with the help of the water like this. So what happens? The water will cut, and again when you remove the hand, it will again attract each other. So these small examples shows that particle of matter attract each other. Okay, so have you understood? So here so many things are present, and also you are having a worksheet in your hand. You just observe, think over yourself and try to answer in the worksheet and post it to me. So children, today we saw the characteristics of particle of matter and also we saw so many experiments. So once again we will recall the things. So the first one, particle of matter have space between them. Yes, can you say the example? What example we saw? Yes, very good. So a beaker containing water, in that we added small amount of salt or sugar. So this is the first experiment what we saw. Now the second one, particle of matter moves continuously. Can you say the example? Superb. So many of you are saying. What is it? Yes, very good. Inch and stick. So we took 2 inch and stick. One is not burning. The other one is burning and giving fumes. So which one you can smell by even sitting in the next room? So superb. So many of you are giving the answer. So the second one. This is first one. The second one. Yes. Now the next one is particle of matter moving continuously. Any other example? Very good. So here we took 2 beaker. One containing, the 2 beaker containing water. In one beaker we added ink, and in the other beaker we added the honey. So when So this shows that particle of matter are moving continuously. And the third one, particle of matter attract each other by the electrostatic force of attraction. Can you give the example? Wow, super. So many of them are saying yes. Chalk piece. Yes, very good. So this is chalk. Yes, iron. And also you can give example of water. So these are the experiments or the examples what we saw for the topic. So once again you tell me what are the characteristics of particle of matter? Very good. Particle of matter have space between them. Particle of matter move continuously. Particle of matter attract each other. So this is the today's topic. Earlier I said no, it will be interesting. So is it interesting? Superb. So many of you are clapping your hands. Very good. So here, ready, as I said, you have a worksheet in your hand. You think it, observe it, and you write it in the worksheet and post it to me before the next class. Thank you.